Hello, and the levels of Leetcode word break. Now, question where basically, my word be right. My word it be a word S. Now, my list of words. You see, if your word name, I say word no bit my breaking it down, bit much change. One single word where the amount, bit much change into words na the amount a dictionary, a array way more, right? In TBL, for example, Leetcode, right? You can find leet and then you can find code. You can break word with my break into leet and then code, right? And I will say return true if Leetcode can be segmented as leet and code. And this is true. Possible. A bit my SR, so I'm breaking it down into leet and code. A second example is my apple, pineapple, right? Into yes, with my apple. You can find apple twice here, right? And a pen, so I say with my pen here. And until word way which my breaking it down into apple and pen. It's true. But where do another third example I say my cat and dog. True, we can find cats. True, we can find dog. A bit my dog. But where's nasa? We cats now you dog free ma. We cats now you dog free ma. I cat A and pair. The rest of the words no into me in one say that is why we are false, right? Inti I don't really problem mo dey am inti word you remember my list of words be an hwem so be too much check sa word we kakraka we into sa list of words no dey my say example mo dey my flex example in fact sa lit example we right on my Leetcode, right? One thing says string is so you bit my treat string like an array. You bit my index is near 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And T say no. You find say you loop it through keke, right? Yeah, share problem. Now him say we start it free now call no ma. Say I no be do 3 when you're late, right? Inti now san share him say now na be do as when you're code say, right? But in string manipulation, you find so start it as a 0 to 3, right? We are 0 to 4 because 4 itself is not inclusive. Normally is equal to lit, right? And now we are string 4 to say 8, right? And also is equal to code. You see how can we implement this? Send a bit much way a bit my in code format. You can represent this in a Python code. We can first start by setting up an array that says say essentially TBO. You must set up an array by default no be a false, right? I say a false, 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 I say a false. Because you need right, you say be a false. Into your start array I need free I say I need could be right? First word no length. First word length no a lit 0, 1, 2, 3, right? Into say I know is less than 3 here because at least you say I know we do 4, right? Index 4. Into you be true hanum say now say I know is equal to the length of the first word now right? You need to check here. say s at I2 and fancy be at t is it equal to the first word we are looking for? If it is there, you be marking hanum say no true. Right? I say no, you be marking it true. You be changing way to true. Right? Now if they are triaso, but say what triaso before I bet triaso no, because say pay duplicates no, because you be make a person making sure say where the beer woman, we don't want a situation like we had here no. Yeah triaso yeah koyeni, right? Into how can we get say how can we get ABR? Say you best start 4, right? Into the next word no, right? The next word now you no. In order to say you say yes, start point way. The next word now the length of that word, right? Say in this case the length of this word is 4. 0 or 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And I know so it drew 7. Into 4, 7 minus 4 no, am I 3? Into say before I bet you no, before I even compare we say hanum say you true you bet you so. Now I comparison no, right? But I perceive a comparison no, so I bet start here compare free 3 to 7, right? Into I know where s from 3 to 7, that will be equal to code, right? So if a equal to code that, remember, yeah, mark here say so true, right? True. Like we have done here. Here mark here and say true. At the end of the day, no, if the last word no is the last letter no is marked as true, the index of the last letter no is marked as true, it means that yeah, we have found everything in there, right? So basically, let's go over the whole thing again. How we can go about it. Am I in something like this? Right. First, I know we'll go through. You drew as a length of maybe I drew no I length no is equal to the length of the first word. Now we can do say and check it I and check it say I to say T a equal to the first word now. If it is you be mark here true. Right? Now if they are so. Let's look at how we can write that in code. Right. First, let's get the length of n is equal to length of s. Right. You form a array, no? Right? Everyone here find the cache is equal to be a false. Times n. Right. For I in range none of s, and for word, now the second loop never be loop through words in word dict. If I is less than length of word minus 1, continue. Right? So I never start here free I say. I never call back into say if it's less than the length of the word we are looking for, the first, especially the first word we are looking for now, there's no need to even check. Here. It's only up until when see Baby drew. If I is equal to length of word, like I said, right? Minus 1. An important thing. First one, only when I is equal to length of word minus 1. And again, like I said earlier, no, the index length is always less than by the actual length by 1. And until now, may a length of word minus 1, right? Or if cash at I minus length of word again, I say, you know, if this point is true, right? Some point where you try, it means you use way in area. Into anything after that, yes, I when you duplicate situation, I say, right? It has say ni true, na two as well. Say, so our first condition where is just for the first word, but after that, we would need to subtract the length of whatever word we end up with, right? Because in your one word penny, second word, before you to mean, you see a check, is a second word, minus the length of the word, they ever be see say. Now say how see you true, it means say you true back what that ever has say. It you use words never in area. Okay. So if s at I minus length of word plus 1 to I plus 1 is equal to word is equal to word, then cash at index I is equal to true. Okay, now if I stop it, we break it, and then we continue, right? We continue the loop until we finish all the words in word dicts, or we get to the end of the length, right? And like I said, we return the last one, and this is how you can represent the last element of an array. If you use minus 1, return the last element of the array. So this is how you solve. This is a little bit tricky, but watch the video over and over again, and just what questions we are put it in the chat, and then we can continue. But first of all, you're checking your solution required right in the first place. Oh, okay. So yes, first of all, know about this, right? String manipulation and strings, getting substrings out of string, is key to understanding this. And also don't forget about how now you determine say has say any true and sana, it's a condition, right? Because say you true na say false, which means say for me part of another word, right? And that is it. See you in the next one.